Hello, happy Friday, patrons. Welcome in. I hope everybody's had a really good week. It has been chilly over here. Hi, Sarah. Good afternoon. Welcome in. I have everybody home this week except for Brian. He's at work. And yeah, it's been really chilly this week, so I'm wearing a little sweater today. I'm really excited to wear some of my hand knits. How about y'all? It's been so warm this winter down here, so it's nice to have the cold weather. How is it up in northeast Texas, Sarah? My allergies are so bad today, so please excuse me if I sniffle. I have the sniffles. Yeah, I have quite a few things I want to share today. I'm super excited to reveal the poll winner for the next, for the design submission. So that'll be really fun. And I don't know if y'all could see the results, the poll results, when you voted. I'm curious. I meant to ask that in the post, if you could see the results or if I could only see them. So yeah, I'm going to reveal the winner and then I'm going to post the poll results so you can see all the data. I have naked nails today. I had to take my nail polish off last night because it was chipping like crazy. So yeah, I did my little Lacquergram is a little app that I use to keep track of all of my nail polish. And so they have like a little unicorn dice roller. So if you're like, I don't know what to paint my nails with, then you just press the little dice and they rolled Blue Lagoon by ILNP. And I think this is such a great wintry polish, so I think I'm going to do that today. So I'm excited. Oh, it's in the 60s so far today? Nice. That's what it is down here too. Very similar. Actually, it's already in the 70s. It was in the 60s this morning though. That was really nice. Hi Renee, happy Friday. Welcome in. So happy it's Friday. Hi, Charlie. Welcome in. How are you today? Yeah, I apologize for my sniffles. I have the worst allergies right now. I'm sorry, I'm getting notifications because all of my favorite YouTubers are streaming right now. Hi, Kat. Welcome in. I know, it's gardening weather for sure. Ooh, you're in the mid-50s right now, Renee. Nice. I finally put up, do you remember there's this company called Burr Oak? Buroak. And they make jewelry and things out of old knitting needles and crochet hooks. I bought one of their wind chimes like 2 years ago at DFW Fiberfest, and I finally hung it up right outside my studio. You probably can't hear it, but it's really windy today, so all I can hear are these beautiful wind chimes. Oh yes, Renee, you have a pair of their earrings? Nice. I love their jewelry. I got a ring and some bangles that unfortunately they all catch on my knitwear, so I don't wear them very often. But I love the idea of it. I know. I love them too. If I could wear earrings, I would totally wear all of their earrings because they have like the cute rainbow ones. But yes, they did like pink, so it's like knitting needles. And then to make the sounds is a crochet hook. So it sounds really pretty. I highly recommend the wind chimes if you enjoy the sound of wind chimes, that is. Hi, Leslie. Welcome in. It's almost your birthday. I realized I was looking at my calendar And I was like, oh, I have a pattern release on Leslie's birthday. It's in my calendar for some reason. You bartered some broken signature needles for your earrings? Oh, that's so fun. Aw. Yes. Happy early birthday. That's fun. So you gave Burr Oak some needles and then they made you jewelry out of them? I love that. I kind of want to do that. I have some old metal ones, you know, that were like the first needles I ever bought. Oh, because you were going to give them to them anyway and then they made you some earrings out of them? That's really special. I love that. I would love something out of the first needles I ever used. Yeah, Baroque is awesome like that. Okay, maybe I'm gonna bring my needles to DFW Fiber Fest if they're a vendor. I don't know if they're a vendor this year, but probably. They were there last year, weren't they? That's such a great idea. I just have them like on display in my studio. I'm pointing over here because I can look at them right there. Y'all can't see them. I'll just get them. I'll show you. They're in this really cool old sugar jar that I thrifted. And so I don't use straight needles anymore unless I'm using like a 3 needle bind off or something. But yeah, these are the first needles I ever bought. Oh, they may be at DFW this year. Okay. Oh, you swapped your broken needles for a pair of earrings they already had on sale. But that's still cool, though. I also have these metal ones. I don't know if these would be good, though, because they've got, like, the weird little plastic thing at the end. They're really dusty. I guess I need to dust. Oh, yeah, you used an old metal cup? That's cool. That's true. I could always ask them. I don't know what I would make, though, because the bangles, like, I love wearing the bangles, but I can't wear them when I'm wearing, like, a shawl or a sweater because they, like, there's this the little needle tips get caught and then they snag, and that's not fun. But maybe I need to, like, close it up so it doesn't do that. Something like that. But yes, the wind chimes are such a lovely sound. They're like kind of higher pitched wind chimes. Yeah, your earrings are really pretty. I think I remember seeing your earrings. I think Carissa Browning, she had some too that were really pretty. I'm gonna ask them. I'm writing notes in my notebook. Hi, Josie. Hello from Cape Town. Welcome in. Oh, you have a scarf pin from Charlie made of pink aluminum needles. Oh, you're also January babies? Well, happy birthday to you as well. Yeah, Leslie, you're not a bangle fan either. You like their wind chimes and earrings. I know, the wind chimes are so lovely. I can't believe I waited so long to put them up. I'm kind of mad at myself. But now I can enjoy them. Yes, happy birthday, Sarah and Charlie and Leslie, little January babies. My oldest son's birthday is this weekend, so we're just going to have a little birthday bash. Little birthday bash. Yeah, holy smokes, Cape Town. Yeah. Josie lives all the way over in South Africa. Yay, happy birthday to everybody. I know. Yeah. Josie. I know. So many January birthdays. I love the January birthstone. The garnet. Oh, that is one of my favorite birthstones. I feel like my birthstone, like I like my birthstone because I have the diamond for April. It's like, but it's kind of feels kind of like blase blah compared to the other birthstones. You know what I mean? Oh, you're also a Capricorn, Josie? That's awesome. Is that I am so, sorry, excuse me. I'm so bad with The signs. Is that the current sign right now? You have to educate me. Woo for goats. That's a funny way to put it. I know, it's cool, right, Renee? I know. We have people in Sweden. We have people in Japan. There's some people, obviously the UK. And there's some people in Australia. It's amazing. I also just shipped something to Andorra, which was a country I was not very familiar with. I had to look it up on a map. Oh, definitely Canada. Yeah, duh. Canada. I think there were some in Chile as well, which was kind of amazing. I don't know if there's still patrons, but I have had some I've sent some stuff to Chile before. Where is Andorra? It's in Europe. I think it's one of those small... I have to look it up again. I could look it up again. I think it's like one of the... You know, you're funny. Because I have a big brioche deal. Oh, you're so cute, Sarah. Thank you. I think it's like one of those small, either mid-European or Eastern European. I could be totally wrong. But I don't remember. I kind of want to look it up right now. And it's spelled Andorra. Yes. So it's definitely in Europe. It is really small. It's right by... It's right below France. So it's between France and Spain. And it is teeny. Like it might all actually be the size of Rhode Island. It's really small. But it's really, really cool. I did not even know it existed until... I mean, obviously I failed geography. Yeah, like Liechtenstein. Yes! Wait, where's Liechtenstein? Is that a city? I'm sitting here looking at a map. I'm obviously not very geographically smart person. Not at all. I know, you didn't know about Andorra either? I always think about the song from Tiny Toons. No, from the Animaniacs. Do you remember that show? Were they in Tiny Toons though? Or was that was Animaniacs was a separate cartoon, and they had that song that was like they sung all of the countries. Yeah, Animaniacs. Oh, hi Vicky, welcome in. It's a small principality in Europe. Okay, got it. Oh, you may have said the wrong country, Leslie. That's fine. I feel like Liechtenstein is an artist, but it could also be a city or a country. I have no idea. I think at one point I had part of that song memorized. Yeah, Liechtenstein. Yes, so learn something every day, right? When I sent something to Andorra, it was held up in customs for like weeks. I felt so bad, but I think they finally got it. They finally got their goodies. So that's good. So yes, what's everybody been up to? Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, Vicky. The pop artist, the Liechtenstein, who like, it looked like comic book art. That's exactly what I was thinking about. Where it'd be like, bang, or something, you know, like it would have that. Or it'd be like, I have a postcard. You're going to look it up now. I know, I was like, maybe I shouldn't look up another thing. Thank you. That's funny. It's one of my favorite artists. I have a postcard. I kind of want to go grab it. Maybe I'll grab it and take a picture of it and put it in the chat because it's one of my favorite pieces by Liechtenstein. I'm pretty sure it's by him. So, yes. Oh, yes, Renee, I was going to ask about the Happy Knit Year. That was last weekend, right? I really do want to go one year. I would love that. That would be so fun. I need to become a member, and then I need to go to the thing. It was so fun. And you had so many prizes, right? Yes, Roy Lichtenstein. That's right. Yep. In the 1960s. Okay, cool. Thanks for looking that up, Vicky. I know. So it sounded so fun. Are there any photos we can look at? Like on your website or Instagram? Everyone goes home with yarn. That's so amazing, right? Didn't you have like almost twice as many prizes as you normally do? Okay, Instagram. I can go check it out. Nice. Yeah, Renee and Leslie, did you guys win? Did you win something? Did you win something amazing? Did you have some really amazing donations this year? Everyone is literally a winner. That's so fun. I mean, that's motivation to go enough right there. Not even, not even saying that you get to have fun with your friends and fellow fiber enthusiasts. So much fun. Such a great idea to have something like that too. Do you get to get all dressed up? Is it like an evening occasion where you get all fancy? Oh, Sarah, you're back on your truly outrageous shawl? Of course I'm not going to judge you. And just finish another whip? Woohoo! Which one did you finish? That's what I always say. That is the beauty of knitting, is that you can just put it down and pick it back up when you're ready to be back with it. Oh yeah, big box of yarn for a blanket? Wow. And it came in a container? That sounds amazing, right? It's like automatic storage. Renee, you also had mad crazy raffle prizes. You raised over $2,400? That is incredible. Oh, the Memory Lane cowl by Synaptic Stitches. Very cool. Was it brioche? Of course it was, right? Oh, you don't have to dress up? It's optional. So you can dress up if you want to, but there's no pressure to dress up. Hang out and knit and get prizes. That sounds so fun. Automatic storage. Also bonus. I know, it's so amazing. And Vicky, you've been knitting on a plain sock and the leafy ladybug cowl. Nice. I need to make a note because I need to post the Google form for the Zoom class, which is next Saturday. Because I want to see like if anybody's interested. If nobody's interested, I might just record a Zoom anyway and then post it later. So then it won't be as like a formal edited video. It would just be more like a Zoom class recorded kind of a thing. Well, yes, I'm brioche. Yeah, I knew. Like, does Synaptic Stitches do anything but brioche? No glam required. You wore mascara? That's so cute, Leslie. I'm excited for you to start it soon too. Do you feel like okay with the yarn now, Sarah? Yeah, so I'll post the Google form later today, or I might have it post tomorrow. And then if you want to take it, there's not a limitation to however many people want to sign up. It's more like for me to get an idea of who's interested in taking it and to kind of prepare myself for how many people are going to be there. But it's open for 2-color brioche patrons and above. And then if you can't make it, that's fine. I'll just post the recording right afterwards. So then you can watch it if you feel like you need some help with the cowl, or if you just want to watch it and sit there and work on it, You've been beavering away on 2 Asukanaki cowls for Sophia. That sounds amazing. Finally past the halfway point. And your Posh Poppy Penguin. Oh, I want to see Posh Poppy Penguin if you want to post it, Renee. I would love to see that. Your new knitting BFF. And Leslie, you've been working on a test knit cardigan, finishing your advent wrap. Nice. Mostly the test knit. Very fun. Vicky, you're going very slow with the knitting, but you have a chest infection. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Lots of fantasy knitting though, yeah. It's so hard to knit when we're sick. I know. Oh, I hope you feel better soon. That is not fun. Just lots of rest and fluids and sleeping. Oh, how do you say that? I am not even going to try to pronounce that word. The penguin is your first of 2026. Oh, you are happy with the yarn after winding it up, Sarah? I'm so glad. I am so, so glad. I can't wait to see it. That's the thing with hand-dyed yarn. Like, I actually talked with Kaiwen and Tara at Knit ATX, and I told them that the yarn was really different, and they were like, you know, that is just the nature of hand-dyed yarn sometimes. So I get it, but it was like, I mean, I don't know. It was significantly different. Like, did they forget the formula or something? Oh, Kat, that sounds so fun. You've never attended a knitting class? Well, maybe this will be your first one. And it's super low-key. Like, honestly, you don't have to have your video on if you don't want to. I'm not going to be like, turn on your video, you know, if you just want to be in your pajamas and just sit there and, you know. Oh, Josie, you just finished a test knit cowl. Very fun. Cthulhu. Thank you, Leslie. I love it when, but I just started reading Quicksilver by, I don't remember the artist. I don't remember the author of Quicksilver. The Romantasy Quicksilver. And they have, like, at the beginning, they have a glossary of, like, pronunciations of words. I'm like, thank you. I need that. It's still a lot of contrast. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. I can't wait to see them brioached up. I think it's still going to be really pretty. Yeah, chest infections are awful. Oh, you had COVID and it turned into bronchitis, Kat? Yeah, that is not fun. That is so not fun. Oh, you have lovely yarn for your leafy ladybug? It's from a local dyer? Awesome, I can't wait to see. We do have a chat in Patreon. I'm trying to figure out how to not have like every single live notification go to like every single chat. Has that been really annoying? I only just recently noticed that when I went to go respond to somebody and I was like, why is this posting to every single one? So I'm like, I'm trying to figure out how to have it not do that, but maybe it's good to have the notification. I have no idea. But I was like, oh, hopefully that's not like really obnoxious. People getting like multiple notifications. So I do need some help with picking out yarn. So I think I'm going to save yarn for my next Star Wars shawl till next week because my studio is a little haphazard right now because my oldest is sleeping in here at the moment. Not like right now at the moment. Yeah, he's just sleeping over there during my live stream. But so I was thinking next week we could go through yarn colors for my Star Wars shawl for this year because I need to start it. Like I need to start it like next week. And so this year's woman inspiration is Mon Mothma. And so next week I think I'll share all of my inspiration photos for the colors. But it's basically going to be like creamy whites and teal and either like copperish or kind of like a coppery gold colors. Right, as long as he's not snoring. Charlie, that's awesome. That is so funny. Okay, he's over there snoring. Yeah, always fun playing with color. I know, me too. Yeah, the copper colors. Oh, you still have your Spectre 5 kit? You know, it's there for you when you're ready. It's there for you when you're ready, Sarah. Exactly. Don't worry about things like that. You might be more, you might be inspired to get that. Well, so what I'm doing this year for Star Wars, I keep interrupting myself, is I went stash diving. So I decided not to collaborate with a dyer. I need more hands. I know, me too. We were just talking about that episode of Rick and Morty, if you watch that show, where they have their night people. And so you have like, I might have talked about this before. It was this where you have like a night version of yourself. And it's almost like a different person. So they get up while you're sleeping, you're doing things. So you're like doing the dishes, cleaning the house. Or you could be like working on your projects. Like, I want to do that. Yeah, more hours in the day, right? I know. I'm like, I need a night Leslie, a night version of myself. I know. So you still get rest. You're still rested because you slept. I know I need night people too. It's a really, if you want to watch the episode, it's really funny because the night people start getting mad at the day versions of themselves, because the day people get to have fun all day and then the night people have to do all the work. Oh, hey, Amber. You made it. Yay. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Where do you order the knitting fairies? I know. We need special knitting. But then it's like, but wait, I actually enjoy the knitting process of it. So, or we could have 4 arms. Like there was a Star Trek character that had 4 arms. And I'm like, I want that. Night knitting people. Right, because then our night people wouldn't get mad at us, because then they get to knit as well. They get to do the fun stuff. Amber, I have not showed anything yet. We've just been chatting about fun things. But so next week we're gonna pick yarn for the Mon Mothma shawl, so that'll be really fun. So yeah, I'm just going stash diving this time. And so I'm excited. Yeah, housework robots. Yeah, that would be nice too. Then do all the housework for us. And then we don't have to do it. Yeah, put them on other projects and housework. Like maybe if you have like gifts that you need to knit or something, right? Or like house or like home projects, things you need to fix up. I want my night person to be really skilled and like really handy. That's funny. That's funny. But I do have some yarn to pick out. I did not put it on my list before the live stream. So yesterday I had a meeting with the folks at Knit ATX about the camp this May. So I don't want to give away too much, but I do need to pick out yarn for the shawl pattern I'm designing. I know, yay! So if you're not familiar, Knit ATX is a shop in Austin, and they've done, I think, 2 camps so far, and it's in the Waco, Texas area. And it seems really reasonably priced as far as like a 3 or 4, almost 3.5 day weekend retreat goes. Oh yeah, Renee, you want to be like Samantha on Bewitched and just wiggle your nose? Yes. Yes. Right, you can manage your knitting. Just wiggle your nose and all the housework is done. Yes. So it's going to be something like Brioche Confidence Camp. And so there's going to be 2 different handouts / patterns. So if you're a beginner, you'll get a super beginner pattern. And then if you're more advanced, intermediate, advanced, I'm going to design a new shawl pattern. So that'll be kind of like the project for the weekend. So that'll be really fun. You'll get like early access to the pattern and early access to the yarn as well. So, which is really exciting. So I need to pick out some colors for the shawl. And I was thinking, so it's going to be part of Emily from Fangirl Fibers. Oh, thanks, Sarah. Yeah, I thought it was a good idea too. I've thought about doing like 3 patterns, but that was a little too much. So the beginner pattern is going to be my new Derpy Cat hat. So this is coming out next month. Really super easy beginner brioche pattern. And I have to still block it. I haven't blocked it. I think I'm going to also rework the crown. I'm going to see if I can line the brioche kind of columns up together. Yeah, the color camp with Don Burker was loads of fun. Yay! Can't wait. Oh, yay, Renee. I know, that looked like a lot of fun. So yes, the yarn dyer that will be there for my weekend will be Emily from Fangirl Fibers. And Emily's going to be there too, so it'll be super fun. But yeah, I think I can rework this to have them line up so it's not like offset. Or do you like the offsetness? I think I want to line them up. You know, so like the blue lines up with the blue instead of the gray. I think I can just kind of shift it over one and then do the 3 needle bind off again. Yeah, I think so too. Okay, line them up for sure. Okay, thanks for your feedback. I agree. It just feels like it'd make my brain happy to get them to line up. Oh, you do like the offset? That's true. That's true, Renee. You could offer both. So say like if you want them offset, bind off now. If you want them to be lined up, do this. It's a good idea. Gonna offer both. I'm writing a note. For Derpy hat. So very exciting about the camp. I'm super excited, but I need help with picking out yarn for my shawl. So Emily from Fangirl Fibers is going to be releasing a more full Pokemon collection in June. So if you remember last July, I had a Pokemon countdown box with like a bunch of Pokemon minis. Yeah, 2 for the price of 1. That's a good way to put it. Just like some people like the 3 needle bind off hidden, and right, others like the seam. Yeah, good idea. Yeah, exactly, Sarah. Good to cover all bases. And then people know they can have, this is what it'll look like if you, maybe I'll take a picture of what it looks like with them offset before I redo it. And then they can see what it looks like. Okay, so for the Pokemon, I was thinking about, I have to look up who these names are real quick. Hold on, what Pokemon they are. Oh, Renee, thank you. You just sent me your pictures. Okay, the Pokemons are Mimikyu and Vivillon. I don't hope I'm saying that right. But these were my 2 initial options to do these. So it'll be a 2 skein, 2 color brioche shawl, like a fancy brioche shawl with the increases and decreases and the fun stuff. And I think that'll be really interesting. Tell me what you think. Are you like, I don't know about that, but I was going to swatch it to see if I like the way it looks. You like the colors, Vicky? I just think they're so, there'll be some spots where like there's white and pink together, but I think it'll be really fun together. So this was like my first go-to. I'm going to show you some other options, but I don't know the Pokemons. I got really disorganized with it. And, oh yeah, you like the contrast and the flashes of pink? Yeah, swatch and see, but honestly, it looks pretty cool. Okay, maybe we don't need to go look at more. This is everybody's like, do it. Okay, this was another one that I was like, I thought these were pretty interesting. This would be a lot more high contrast. And these colors are like a little more outside of my wheelhouse, which is totally fine. Oh yeah, right. It might be really busy. Yeah, this is like a lot better contrast. You're not sure you like it, Vicky? Me too. I'm like, I don't know. I'm going a little out of my wheelhouse right now with this one. But it's like a little complementary colors. You like option 2, Leslie? Oh, you like number 2 the best? Maybe I'll just swatch them all. See what they look like. Because, yeah, I think this one would be pretty busy. But I kind of like, I'm kind of really excited about really busy brioche right now. Busy brioche. Oh, maybe that should be the name of the shawl. Busy brioche. I'm going to write that down. Because I have that one shawl that I'm working on. That looks like I was showing it to my mom and she didn't even see the increases and the decreases. All she saw was the color. And I was like, yes, that's my goal with that one. Pokemon. Gotta swatch them all. Oh, Leslie, that's the best. That is the best thing. That is the best thing. Yeah, you like option 1 colors, Charlie? You like option 1 too, Sarah? Okay, we got 1 and we got 2. I'm going to put them in the order. I might have to do, I wonder if I can do a quick poll. No, I can upload a picture. I didn't know I could do that. So next week when I show the Mon Mothma yarn, I can upload a picture. But I can't do a quick poll. That's a bummer. Because in the YouTube live, you could do a poll, which is really nice. Okay, so we got 1 and we got 2. So then I was thinking about like a pink and a green, but that's like really go-to for me. Like I love pink and green together. And that was like a more springy option. Again, I apologize for not knowing the Pokemon. I will know the Pokemons when I've cast it on. Oh, you like 3, Josie? Well, and FYI, there are going to be like 4 different color options available. So it'll be mine, and then there'll be like 2 or 3 more. Yes, I think it's good contrast too. It's like springy flower. You like 1 best too, Kat? So you like this one the best? All right, so 3. And then this one I thought was really springy too. It's kind of like purple and kind of this minty green. Again, more Knit Graffiti colors. You like number 3 best, Charlie? Leslie, you still love 2. 4 is very pretty too. Yeah, this one is very like pastel, low contrast. Maybe I'll have to do a poll next week. I'll like a poll on Patreon and see which one wins. And then this one I just picked last minute. I don't know how I feel about this one. You like 4 too, but you still love number 2, Leslie. Still the number 2 for you, Renee. 3 is a close second. I don't know about this one. Oh, you like this one, Vicky, the best? It's like super dark, kind of a black. It's kind of a blackish, bluish black. You like 5 too? Lol, a lol for the poll. I know, I should just do like a poll. I wish I could do a poll right now. Are there more? So those were the 5 that I just picked out for the live stream. But there's 31 colors in the Pokemon countdown box. Oh yeah, pink and black. You like the last one, Sarah? Yeah, and Charlie, you like the contrast? You like the contrast too, Leslie? Okay, so everybody could say your favorite if you want. If you need to see them again, let me know. You could just say like 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Okay, you're loving 5 as well. No, it's fine. It's fine. That's the problem with me too. It's like I want to do one of each. 5, pink and black, 2 and 5. It sounds like 5. This was one I just like grabbed last minute, and I'm like, but I kind of like it. It's kind of like unexpected, right? Oh my goodness, everybody's voting for this one. You like to see it knitted because sometimes they look different. I know, I agree, Vicky. So maybe I should just swatch all 5. And then we can do the poll. Because I might swatch with it and be like, ooh, maybe not. I do too, Renee. I love unexpected color combos. It does almost look tie-dye. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, so I'll swatch them all and then we'll do a poll. Because we have tons of time. Because it's not till the end of May. Gotta swatch them all. I should put that as like the subtitle of the pattern. I need to write that down. Gotta swatch them all. That's the best. Emily is going to love that. And so is Kaiwen, because Kaiwen and Tara are also huge Pokemon fans. Yeah, lots of swatching. I love swatching. It is grungy. It is grungy. It's like unexpected kind of punk rock grungy. Plus brioche adds another factor in how the colors play together. Exactly. It's almost like it'll create a new color. And I'm always excited to see what the new color is going to be. Lots of swatching. Gotta swatch them all. It depends on the stitch pattern too, right? Because if it's lace, it'll just get lost. Well, so it's going to be 2-color brioche. And it's going to have a stitch pattern. So it's going to be like a fancy, I might do like a texture, or I might do texture with the brioche, or I might do like fancy 2-color brioche mixed with like garter stitch or something. But I love like grungy 2-color brioche when it's like low contrast, but also high contrast. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, brioche really does alter the yarn. Yes, it really does. It's almost like it creates a new color. You like the pink and black, Leslie? Yeah. Maybe I'll swatch that one first. I'm gonna have to send Emily a color and be like, all right, we got more options now. You're a fan of pink and black? Me too. Oh yes, your Shield Maiden was so pretty. Oh my gosh. Right, because it was all pink and black and purple, right? Did it have some purple in there? Yeah, pink and black. So good. I want to have a brioche sweater that's like, I wanted to do with this and maybe this and like something like this or this mohair with the Hedgehog Fibers Tweety, like the black Tweety yarn that has like the little colorful bits in it. I want a sweater with that, like a 2-color brioche sweater. I know, pink and black. Not much purple. Okay, it was just pink and black. Oh, right, with the gradient edge, yeah. I know, right? This one is Sorry Not Sorry. This has to be one of my favorite colors by Hedgehog Fibers. And then this one is... Oh my goodness, I can't even read that. Can you read that? I cannot read that. I might have to look it up. But yeah, I love this color too. This color is so pretty. Like paired with the Hedgehog Fibers Tweety, be so pretty. Yeah, so good. Like the pink and the black. It feels so punk rock sometimes. Like you got the pink girly girlness, but then the black is like the edgy. Oh yeah, that would look amazing. I know. I feel like I have so many ideas. I'm like, I just want to make it happen. Where is the black Tweety? I have it over here. Let me grab it. Sorry, it was in a bin. I had a hard time getting it out. If you've never seen it before or heard of it, this is the Hedgehog Fibers Tweety in Noir. So they take recycled bits of yarn and they spin it into what is it, like a 50% Falkland merino wool and then 37% recycled wool. It is actually really soft. And then recycled yarn, like thread waste. It's really cool. Like kind of rainbow slubby Tweety bits. They have a bunch of different colors of this, but I love, like, wouldn't that be so fun to do something like that? Like a sweater? Like a punk rock brio. Like that one is way more fun. I should do that one. I just, like, what's the name of this one? I cannot read it. I'm going to have to look it up on their website. You can tell it's old because it's got their old label on it. But yeah. You're down with the no-name one? I know, right? It's because it's got a little bit of black right there. I think that's what does it. The no-name one. I'll have to look it up, and when I post the recording, I'll put it in the description. Right, plus the black slubby to do them together with something. Because I do have a sweater's quantity of this. I would just need like a couple more of this one. Maybe hold them together. Like hold this double as main color and then do this one. Because I think this is like a worsted weight. What does it say? Doesn't say. Anyway, I got sidetracked. Story of my life. Okay, well, thank you for all of your responses about the Pokemon colors. I am definitely going to swatch this one first. And this might be the combo that we go for. I think it's really interesting. This one, I think like y'all said, I think it might be too muddy. But it might also be interesting. I'll swatch all of them in the stitch pattern that I want to do. I still have to figure that out. And then, yeah, I'll get back. So thanks so much. I'm so excited. I have to rubber band them together so that I don't forget which one is which. Gotta swatch them all. I'm just going to start singing the Pokemon song. We should make... we should do like a recording. I want to be the very best. Like no one ever was. Right? My kids are probably out there like, why is Mom singing the Pokemon song? Yeah, I was a 90s kid in case you didn't know. Okay, what's next? So I finished, well, I didn't finish. I finished and wove in the ends. Make a t-shirt. Yes. So I think we're thinking about doing a t-shirt for the retreat. So everybody can have a t-shirt. Either like, I think we're going to do like pre-orders. So maybe we'll do, because we had one idea, but maybe we'll need to change it for this. Gotta swatch them all. Oh my gosh. Okay. I gotta write that down. That's a really good idea. Yes, on the t-shirt. I think that would be so fun that we all have matching t-shirts. If you want to. You don't have to get a t-shirt. But that would be really fun. Okay, so this is the small, so my Party Garty shawl, which is this one behind me. I'm releasing it on the 27th, which is Leslie's birthday. I don't mean to single you out, Leslie, but I had it on my calendar and I was like, oh. So I finished the small version of it. I know, look what you started. So here's the small version, and I did it with the mini skeins. And then I did an applied border with the mini skeins, which I was like, I'm obsessed with a mini skein applied border. So I haven't blocked it yet. That's why it looks kind of wonky right here. It looks kind of wonky. But yeah, so I used the Little Mermaid countdown box by Fangirl Fibers. But even without it being blocked, like it's such a good size. It's like such a good little mini shawl. Right? It'll get a little bigger when I wash it and block it. So, yeah, I'm excited about that. So, yeah. I know, right? It's a good size. Because honestly, this one is gigantic. Like, it's like a schlanket. Yeah, not so big that it's like a blanket, right? I know, Vicky. When I finished this one, I was like, maybe I should make a smaller size because it's really big. I think there was like almost 700 stitches when I finished that one. And this one's more like 300 something. So it doesn't feel as much. Like I did not want to do an applied border with almost 700 stitches. Like that was just not going to happen. So yeah, I'm going to wash and block that next week. I'm so excited to see what that looks like. Yay. I want to do another one with the rest of the minis from this set because it only used 12 of the minis. So it only used half of them. And so I'm like, oh, I could do another one because the rest of the set is like greens to blues to purples. I'm like, oh, those are like so much more my colors. I'm writing notes. So yay, that'll come out on the 27th. That'll be the free pattern for 2-color brioche patrons and above. Oh, did I marl my colors? So I did not marl them, but I did stripe them in. Some of the colors were so close to each other that it just made like a perfect gradient. So you can see a little bit right here where I striped them in, because the first color was like a lot darker. Yeah, they did really. I kind of switched up the order of my colors so that it would be more like more like a gradient. And I'll have all those notes in the pattern. Oh, thanks so much, Sarah. Thank y'all. Thanks so much. I know I love an applied border too, Renee. Thanks, y'all. Yay! I know I'm not usually like a red person, but I really liked the reds in this one. And then I'm working on, if you didn't see, I wanted to announce it now as well. The Brazos Valley Fiber Fest is coming up in March, and I think it's the March 13th and 14th. And they have their class schedule up right now. I don't know if you can register yet. I have to go look, but I'll have a link once this posts. And so I'm teaching there again this year. I'm so excited. It's their second year doing this festival, and I think it's at a different location, which is a lot bigger than their previous one. I think they're gonna have a lot more vendors. I think the vendor list might be up too. I have to go look actually. So I worked with Lisa Urban, who is one of the people who is running the Fiber Fest, and she's also a yarn dyer, and her yarn company is called The Knitting Artist because she's also an artist. Oh, you're gonna go? Yay! That's so awesome, Sarah. You and Charlie are gonna go? I can't wait to see y'all. So she dyes her yarn based on her paintings, which I think is really cool. So I'm designing a cowl to release, and I showed this last week, but I wasn't very far. But now hopefully you can kind of see the effect. I'm using this where you can kind of see it there. I'm using the like brioche star stitch pattern, which you work the decrease and the increase into the same stitch. Oh, hi, Erin. How are y'all? I haven't revealed the winner yet. I'm so glad I waited now. The winner from the poll. I will reveal that at the end. Oh, thanks y'all so much. So I wanted it to kind of look like the jellyfish from her paintings. So yeah, I love these colors together so much. You've got like this pinky purple in the back. And then, and no, it does look like a cable. It totally looks like a little cable, but it's so simple. You're just working a left slanting decrease and then an increase. So you work the left slanting decrease and the increase into one stitch. Yes, watercolor with brioche. That's right. I'm loving this yarn. Like I love especially like this pop of like neon green right here. So pretty. Thanks so much, y'all. Yay. So I'm going to have this be at the bottom and the top, and then the middle will just be like even 2-color brioche. Yes, Colors by Monet, they really do. It looks, that's why I love her yarn, because it's like very painterly. I love that name. I was thinking about calling it, I'm just looking at it and I'm like, oh, that looks weird. Does that ever happen to you? You're like, wait, that doesn't look like what I wanted it to. I hope I don't have to rip back now. I was thinking about calling it "Don't Be Jelly," like jellyfish. But then my husband, but Brian came up with a good name too of like Jelly Much. I thought that was cute too. So yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at it now and I'm like, I might need to change one thing. I don't know. I'll think about it. Because like right here, I wanted it to kind of come up and look like a rounded, where is it? Like right here, like a rounded jellyfish. But it kind of looks like it goes like up and down, up and down. I don't know if it's easy. I don't know if you can tell what I'm talking about. Like right here. I have no idea. The colors are soft and fabulous. It doesn't really match the vibe you get with Don't Be Jelly. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Renee. I hear what you're saying. It's like a little sassy name for something that has like an ethereal kind of watercolor look. Could be like watercolor jellies. Knitted jellyfish. Maybe jellyfish could still be in the name. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'll have to keep workshopping it. Watercolor jellies. Watercolor brioche. I've just been calling it the jelly cowl. I don't know if that would be a good name for it though. Okay, I might go back to the drawing board. You might be right, Renee. It doesn't necessarily have the vibe of like a sassy Don't Be Jelly name. I hear what you're saying. Well, thank you for the nice words about it though. I'm excited to keep going. I might have to look at it for a couple days to decide before I keep working on it, to decide if I want to rip it out and change one more thing. It might be okay though. Well, I think that's all I have to share, but I do want to reveal the winner of the poll. Aw, thank you for the hearts. So Erin jumped on here. Your idea was the winner. The Knit Graffiti Year in Patches was the winner. I just want to open up real quick that post just so I have it in front of me. Okay, so Erin's Knit Graffiti Year in Patches won with 13 votes, and coming in really as a really close second with 11 votes was the Honey I Shrunk the Stash cardigan, which is great because I'm designing that one anyway. So that'll hopefully come out later this year. I really wanted to finish that this month, but I got so distracted with other things. And so congratulations, Erin, on your design winning. So excited to like workshop this idea together. And I'm going to do like a formal post probably later next week with the poll results so everybody can see them. Oh yeah, all of a sudden I'm getting a bunch of chats. I must have missed all of these. Sorry about that. I wonder if there was just a delay. Close the tops of those and it would make it rounded. That's what I'm thinking, Charlie. Jelly on my mind. That's cute. Oh, it definitely gives jellyfish vibes. Yeah, sometimes you have to step away. Thanks y'all so much. Yeah, the colors are delicious. I know, they're so pretty. Yay! Congratulations to Erin. We're so excited. It's a 2-in-1 win. Wait, how is it a 2-in-1 win? Am I missing something? Maybe you have to explain it to me. Maybe it's not obvious. But yes, we were so excited. Oh, I see what you're saying because I'm already making the cardigan. Duh. That was obvious. Yes, thank you, Josie. Multiple people are like, hello. I got a little lost because I think the chat got delayed. Yes, so, right. It's like 2 winners. But yes, I can't wait to workshop the ideas. So I'm thinking that, and Erin, I wanted to chat with you more about it. Like even if we did one-on-one, just to get a better idea of, what you were thinking. Cause I think you were thinking about like 1 new pattern every month. So I thought it could be fun to start it next January, 2027. Yeah. Like a twofer. Yeah. Yeah. I got it. I got there. I needed a minute. To like go back to be like, what did I say? I needed to watch the recording. To be like, Leslie, you literally said. And then you forgot what you said. I wonder if the chat is just delayed or something. So yeah, I was thinking, I know, Leslie's laughing. I just have really clever patrons. Yes, y'all are all like way more clever than me. I would not be where I am without you. You need to explain things to me sometimes. Oh, that's funny. So, okay, cool. Yay. You'd love to chat. Always get the most fun ideas. Well, that was such a fun idea, Erin. I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be such a fun kind of year-long project that we're all going to be able to do together. And we could even have like a Zoom chat together every month where we're working on them that could be dedicated to that. That would be like separate from the, like the craft nights. Oh, no worries, Renee. Thank you. Yeah, I think that would be so fun. And then we can kind of brainstorm about like different patterns, like what stitch patterns you want to see. Because I know you didn't want like the center out idea, right? You wanted it to be more of like a square, like you're almost knitting a square. So like you cast on the stitches and then you knit it and then you bind it off kind of a thing, right? Almost more like a swatch. So yeah, congratulations again, Erin. I'm so excited. And I think it's going to be really fun. I was thinking about like, yeah, okay, cool. That is what you were thinking. Like a swatch, yeah. I was thinking it could be fun to do it with minis again. Kind of like the Brioche X pattern. Where you would use like 2 minis per patch kind of a thing. Okay, cool. You agree on the minis, Erin? Yay! That'll be so fun. Yes, block of the month, but knitting. Oh, that sounds fun, Sarah. That's a cool way. Yeah, or scraps, right. Like you don't have to use mini skeins, or you could use like full skeins if you want. If you want it to be all the same colors, you could do that. And then we could make it into like a blanket, or you could hang them on the walls when you're done. Right, Josie, exactly right. You needed to use up your minis. It's always fun to have a project to use minis. I have so many mini skeins. It's crazy how many minis I have. So that's true. Yeah, you could make a scarf. That's a really cool idea. So you could just sew them together and I love that idea. I would wear a scarf more than a blanket. I mean, I guess you wouldn't wear a blanket. Or you could make a shawl. You could make like a more wide, like a wider long kind of a stole idea. One of the Happy Knit Your prizes was 40 mini skeins of quill from Pearl Soho. Holy moly. That is an amazing prize. It could be a bag too. That's true, Sarah. Right, you could even make a cardigan or something. That would be fun. Like it would look like a granny square cardigan. And you could make your square like whatever size you wanted. So I might make it a stitch pattern that's like a stitch count that's not, that's easily repeatable. So then you can kind of modify the size of it. Yeah, I like the idea of a bag too. That would be so fun. That's so nice that Pearl Soho has been so generous. Wow. It's probably good advertising for them too. Yeah, they could be any shape. Oh, okay. Squares or hexes or circles. How would you do a circle not from the center out though? Please educate me. I'm actually curious. Because the hexagon you could do, because then you would just do like cast on your stitches and then increase and then decrease and then bind off. No idea on circles. I know, I'm trying to think about it. I mean, you could do like, it could be kind of a circle if you did like increases and then decrease. I don't know. Right, that's true, Sarah. Exactly. Yeah, change the yarn weight. So you could do like DK if you wanted to. Yeah, so it'd be more like a formula. So you could use any yarn, any needles. Right, but how would you combine the different shapes into a cohesive? So maybe you would like pick. So maybe we should like pick one shape and then all of the patches are that one shape. Yeah. Right, so you're thinking like we could pick one, doesn't have to be a square. Oh, but like you didn't have a shape in mind. Okay, got it. I was thinking of like a square. I don't know why that came to my mind because I've already done the hexes and I thought it would be really fun to do a square one. Oh yeah, like the crochet patterns. For circles. Oh, I have to look at those. Where they have like the circles in the middle and then the square around it. Oh, you like the squares, Erin? Yeah, I just want to make sure you're happy with it because I don't want to do something that you're just like, no, that wasn't my vision. Come on, stick with my vision here, Leslie. Yeah, stick with one shape. From someone who quilts squares and rectangles can work well together. Right, so you could, I mean, the way I could design it is like you could make it a square or you could make it a rectangle or you could do a combination of the two. That's a good idea, Charlie. Right, what's nice about squares is you could pick up stitches on the edge and not have to do lots of sewing together. That's a really good idea, Renee. So you could make one square and then, I mean, you could also like start one square with 2 minis and then just not bind it off and then just keep going and then knit the next square. And so it's just like a sampler scarf or something. Yeah, very versatile. Okay, Erin. And rectangles, right. So you could make it wider. So if you're like, oh, I want to do like a shawl, and then you could make it wider. And then you could just keep going and you don't necessarily have to even make a bunch of squares. Right, that's true. Yeah, it could be used as diamonds, like a little rhombus. Yeah, that's true. Right, you two both had the same idea at the same time, Erin and Sarah. Right, so you could make an interesting blanket or shawl or something by having them tilted. Yeah, you're vibing. Like you could go for a mid-century modern look by mixing squares and rectangles. That's a cool idea too. Oh, triangles too. They could be knit from point to point. So it could be like you cast on a few stitches and then you increase like a triangle. And then so it'd be like, like you knit it like a rhombus. So you'd start down here, right? And then you could knit a triangle. You could just do half of it and then bind it off if you wanted to. That would be really interesting. Because then it'd be a square. But the only thing about this is that it's a little more difficult to fit a stitch pattern into this than it is just a square, like where you cast it on and then you knit it up and then you wind off. Yeah, we'll come up with something. We've got tons of time. I'm so excited. Well, thanks y'all for daydreaming and brainstorming with me. I'm so excited. Congratulations again, Erin. I'm so glad you came on here. It was perfect timing. I was like, oh, Erin's not here. And I was going to tell her it was hers that won. That was perfect timing. Yeah, maybe we could have multiple options. I don't know. We'll come up with something. There's a lot of ideas to work with here, and it's going to be really fun. It was meant to be, Renee. It totally was. Yeah, very versatile, fun idea. I think it's going to be so fun. I'm honestly not surprised this one won. I think everybody's ideas were amazing. I think every idea was unique and interesting and original. I know, right? There were so many awesome ideas. Every single idea. I think there were definitely votes for every single one. I don't think like the one that got the lowest votes still had 6 votes, you know, and it was just, I think the third place was the Batwing brioche coat. Oh, the Batwing brioche coat and the Bolero were tied for 3rd. I'm like, those would have been so cool too. Maybe I just have to add all of these to my design queue. And then 4th was the Monstera Deliciosa, which that was such an interesting idea too. Like, oh my goodness. And then the Romanticy hooded scarf. So cool. It'll be a never-ending idea of what you want your project to be. Yeah, that's true, Charlie. If we have multiple options too, but maybe it'll be easier if it's like we pick one shape and then stick with that, right? And then we could always do different ones, you know, different time. That would be really fun, Renee. Do it once a year, turn it into an annual event. Do the voting stuff, you mean? Or do the knit graffiti patches? Or do the design submissions, you mean? I know, I love it too. Both? I know, I love the idea. I think that's one of the reasons it won, is because it's such a great idea to have something that is the entire year. Yes, do the Patreon collab every year. Yeah, agreed on one shape, and squares are very classic. Yeah. Okay, Erin. Yeah, we'll chat. We'll chat to get this honed in. I know, Renee. I love this. I love it so much, the Patreon collab. It is definitely something, when I started the Patreon, it was something I wanted to do every year. And then I did it once and that was it. And so I'm so glad we brought it back this year. Yes. And a quick project you can finish fast. Right. So like having a month to do a project that small doesn't feel overwhelming. You know, because you could probably knit it in, you know, a few days if you wanted to just stick to one thing. I was just looking at the time. It's already after 1. Well, thanks y'all so much for all of your feedback and all of your help. I can't wait. I'm going to do a bunch of posts next week. It is so fun, Erin. It is so fun. Yay. This is so much fun. I know. This was so fun. I am so happy. I'm going to be posting several things. So look for a post of the Google form for the class, which is a week from tomorrow, for the Zoom class for Leafy Ladybug cowl. And then I'll post a poll once I've done all the swatches. So that might not be for a couple weeks. But yeah, does anybody have fun plans for the weekend? I don't want anybody to, I know, I'm glad you caught this today too, Leslie. It was so fun. Thanks so much to everybody who joined. Any fun plans for the weekend? We are just celebrating my oldest son's birthday. My parents are in town, so that's been really nice. So we're just hanging out. I haven't been doing much knitting, I'm going to be honest. That's okay. But yeah, I'd love to hear what your weekend plans are if you want to share. No plans, Vicky? Slash your stash for Renee. Oh, it just started, right? 2026. And third Sunday knits. So fun. Wow, it started the third Sunday in January already? Oof. Ooh, knit night. Chill, hubby, hang. Oh, your husband not feeling well? I hope he feels better soon. Ooh, this year's Slasher Stash includes bingo. How fun is that? Take something really fun and make it even more fun. Oh, battling the germs from work. Ugh. That's no fun. That sounds really fun. Sarah out to dinner with cousins tonight and knitting along with church. Yay, that sounds so nice. We're going to be going out to lunch this weekend too. We're going to go get some Tex-Mex. So that'll be really fun. That'll be really nice. Are you doing Tex-Mex? Always love it. Well, thanks so much for joining. This was such an amazing session. I feel like this live was it was just so much fun. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited about the Knit Graffiti Year in patches. I think that's going to be so much fun. I think part of it, what I want to do is have people pick the patterns. Like, I think that would be so fun. Maybe if it's just Erin. So thank you so much for joining me and joining in with me today. Sarah, Charlie, Kat, Renee, Leslie, Josie. Don't want to forget anybody. Did I say Charlie already? I think Amber was here too. I don't know if Amber is still here. Vicky. I don't want to forget Kat. Obviously, Kat's here. Did I forget anybody? I'm just scrolling through all the chats. This was so amazing. I'm so glad that Patreon keeps the chats now, so I can always go back and watch. Okay, I think I got everybody. And Erin, obviously. Erin, obviously. Can't forget Erin. Ooh, jalapeno tree. What a cute name. Is that the name of the restaurant? I hope everybody has an amazing weekend, and I will see you next week for another episode of Graffiti Doodles. That is such a cute name for a restaurant. I know. I hope everybody has an amazing weekend. Thank you all so much again for your support and for being here and chatting with me. These are so much fun. I just feel like we have the best brainstorming sessions. I know. Like Erin, obviously. Yes, maybe win the lottery, create a knit graffiti getaway. The usual. Yes, big hugs to everybody. That's so much fun. And yes, I will see you next week. I love you all so, so much. And have a great weekend. Mwah.